Now, when you want a tongue in the lower range, like Chandelinos or Cacciatore and Concerto in the beginning, or for these notes in the low range, you have to think something about the air first thing, about the air stream. If you use too much pressure and squeeze the lips and try to hold the notes as tight as you can, then it's not going to work. In order to achieve big sound in the lower range, we have to let the air stream flow. The more we squeeze, the higher the pressure of the air, and the higher the pressure, it's going to go up to the second or to the next or to the third octave. So if we squeeze too much, it's going to be even though I'm fingering the lower octave, if I squeeze the lips, it's going to sound in the second octave because the air pressure is not suited to the lower octave. We have to relax as much as we can. And when we play, whether we're playing or staccato or legato, the air stream, in order to make the biggest sound possible, should be very close and very similar. It's just that we finish the notes. We'll lift them up. But when we play the notes, we go as low and as open as possible. Again, when we breathe, we take the air into our body like a reservoir or like a balloon, and with this amount of air, we can produce it. It's just by releasing it that it's going to come out. It's not by squeezing it that it's going to come out. And this is where most of us flute players make a fundamental mistake by trying to shape and to control the tone when they want to play louder with the lips. And again, by doing this, you only increase the pressure, therefore it's going to go to move to the next harmonic or to the next octave, but it's not going to get any louder. We have to let the air flow as freely as possible, and with a nice, natural, open embouchure here and position on the lips. Now the flute is going to sound as its best and as loud as we can in this lower range. And for that, no need to squeeze the lips. The sound is going to go empty in the lower octave and it's going to move up to one octave higher because we use the same fingerings, so it's moving to the next harmonic. This is what's happening when we're using the lips in a way to play crescendo instead of using the air. Remember, it's a wind instrument, it's not a lip instrument.
关注我，学琴不走弯路。